Hello, everyone. Welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug, and this is Satisfactory. Ha ha! Welcome back. Welcome back. Or welcome if this is your first time joining us. We're well into it here, but that's okay. If you get an interest in what we're doing, then you can always go back and check out the older episodes. Now, this is a game that's been out for quite a while, so there's lots of stuff out there on YouTube, and so we're getting after it here. We're getting very close to where we're going to tear down our whole main base, which makes me very nervous, but we're not quite there yet. Welcome. I apologize in advance for all the nonsense that is about to transpire, because there will be nonsense. There always is. But if you do enjoy today's episode, please consider a sub and a like. It sure helps me out. Hopefully it would help you out as well. Okay, well, lovely view here. There's that big, long ramp going up out into the other area. Hopefully we'll be able to get rid of all these types of things and start relying more on our drones very soon. Okay, so here we are. This is our main spaghetti, and it really is spaghetti. For the last little while I just haven't been doing this with an eye to the future, because this base has no future. We're going to tear it all down. Now, it's arguable, it is actually arguable to say, let's just start all over again, because this is just a mess, but we're not going to do that, I don't think. Unless there's a big desire to start season 2 on this. And certainly let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. Right now, all we're trying to do here is get to the point where we can make these damn things, so that we can begin with mining at this rate, 240 resources per minute on a normal node. So we've got lots of these. We're getting these. We've got probably 200 of these. We now need to make these. So in the last episode, I said, okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is, in between the last episode and this episode, I'm going to set up this radio control unit. We have it. This is it right here. We are making radio control units. We don't need to fly. Thank you. And we have 38. Not an abundance of them, but we do have some. The next step for us to do is setting up another manufacturer. Maybe something like, I don't know. I think we're only going to set up one. And then we're going to take these guys and throw them in here. And in here, we are going to make turbo motors. Finally, we're getting there. Now, I have done a little bit of the work here. Well, almost all of it, actually. We're going to turn that off. We'll bring you straight over here. And then we'll turn it back on. Oops, turn it back on again. Funnel you in here. So that is our, what are those called? Cooling system. Yes, the cooling system that got me onto Paul Simon the other day. And then we need some of that. Can go in there. And that is the motors from down below, right? Please tell me those are motors. Yeah. And then last but not least, we don't have room. That's okay. That's okay. Do we even have room for that? No. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. We got lots of motors. So right basically there. We'll come over here like this. Oops, did I go too far? I did. Damn. Let's try that again, shall we? Too long. And then this. That one actually goes up into the hills there. So, yeah. Hello. No, 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 no. You. We'll bring you around over here like so. There. And then we'll bring you around over here. There. And then there. Like so. And then our last product that we are going to make in this configuration. Now hopefully that won't cause a power problem. 1.875 per minute. Now, let's check this out, shall we? We want to make a bunch of these. So there's only 3. You only need 3 for that. That's pretty good. So we're going to make I'm tempted to let this run for a little bit and stockpile a little bit. And then come back to it. Let's take a moment. Take a moment. Because I just want to check out where we're at with all this MAM stuff. So we've completed a fair amount of it. This stuff we can't do until we get some more of those purple balls. And I'd like to do that, actually. I don't know what the hell that is. I know what the middle one and the right one is, but I do not know what the left one is. Alien Power Matrix. That's certainly doable, but production amplifier is not a high priority for me right now. I don't know what the middle one is there. And what is this? This is radar technology. That's fairly easy to do, but I don't want to use my crystal the things on the left. I don't want to use those because I'm saving those up for other stuff. So Yeah, we're not getting much here. There just isn't much here. That would be a hard drive. Rocket fuel, eh? Is rocket fuel pretty good? Turbo rifle ammo. Not terribly important for me, although I actually kind of like the ammo that I have right now. That would be good. 6 more inventory slots. 500. Wow. Nuclear deterrent. I can't do the middle one. I don't think I can. Encased uranium cells. No, yeah, I can't really do that. So, and that depends on both of those things. So we're just going to park that we're going to continue to park that for a bit. We're going to have to make a crap load of these. And if we're going to do a crap load of those, we need iron plate and we need iron rods. An iron rod, yeah, that's not going to happen. Everything is stressed completely. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to take a little pause here in the video. I'm going to make a bunch of iron rod. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we are back. So I've done quite a bit. I decided that I needed to do a little rerouting. Let's just go check here. And I actually kind of needed to kill a little bit of time so that I could build up some materials. So it works out good. Okay. So, you might notice something a little different here. We had all kinds of spaghetti going through this valley here, and now it is all gone. I've rerouted this coal, which I'll probably do maybe at some point with drones to come over this way. And then over here, I've got more coal coming from here and going down, coming up, as well as the purple stuff. So yeah, that's all rerouted. And we've upgraded these guys down here, which we will change their orientation probably when we start up. So, and I think we're about ready to start up. So I think that's what we're going to do. So that means that I'm going to be shutting these guys down. And I've compensated for that a little bit. I've got 3 storages that are full of iron over here. So it'll last for a while. It will run out, but it'll last for a while. So that's good. And I've also got 3 coal storages over there as well, so that I can continue to make steel. That's what these iron ones are doing right now. And we're going to redirect their... Yeah, well, let me just check something here. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see anything because there's so much stuff here. I should really get rid of those dismantle crates. They're kind of gumming up the works, aren't they? How far off are those things? Oh, I've got some that are way the heck out here. Boy. They're all over the place. I got to clean that up. Okay, so maybe that's something that I can do between this episode and the next episode, is clean up all those dismantle crates. Because that's nonsense. I don't need any of that stuff happening. Okay. Let's see, how much cement do we have? We have a fair amount. We can get more. And do we have plate? No, we don't have. Wow, we don't have any. Oh yeah, we do have a little bit. Because we're gonna need some. We're gonna need a fair amount, actually. I think I've got some plate up here somewhere. No, not up here. In here. This used to be the highest place in the in the area, and now it's not so much. Now, what's going on here? I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We're taking all this down, and I'll be happy to. Okay, so oh boy. This is the part that I have been fearing. Okay. Oops. Oh, come on. So, we're going to do something like this. This might not be as big as what I'm going to lay out to start with, because this one commenter mentioned we want to make these relatively small, but that being said, I want to, I mean, this is going to be a fairly significant one. I'm going to have my iron smelting here. I'm going to have, I think we're going to go one more. Is that good? Geez, I could do one more, actually. I don't think I will, though. We'll stop here. I'll probably get rid of some of this, so just so you know. Okay, so here we go. Bye-bye. 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 Now we're dropping stuff here. Any more? It probably is, but that's all we'll do there. And these guys, I just want to reorient these guys. Okay, what do we got here? This stuff, we'll get rid of that. Oops. Take. Up. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. All right. So these are normal. These are all normal, I think. Wow. I don't really like that. There. Okay. So, and we're going to do a little bit of that. Like so. And we're going to bring you right up here. Except what we're going to do is that. Then we can come up. So I easily could have gone one more, but yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Oh, brother. We'll hook you guys up. Why not? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? And that is all we're going to do here. That's it. That's all we're going to do here. Because I forgot we needed to do other stuff. Oh, bummer. We're all ready to go. Except that's not a wise move, is it? Keep things going. Keep things operating while you can. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Now, what do I need to do? I'll tell you what I need to do is go and upgrade my power plant. I had threatened to do that as the first action, and I have to pretty much do that because I'm going to start doing all kinds of stuff out there, and that's going to require a lot of power, and I'm not going to tear any of this down until I've got that. I'm happy with it. So wow, this is going to be such a It really would almost be easier to do this from scratch. The problem is, I mean, I've got research that's done. I've got all kinds of things that I've done now. Okay, let's just do a little preliminary check here. Water extractors, yeah, we can do a few of those. We're going to need to make some more power plants out there. Yeah, sure, we got enough, I think, to do that. Let's go check it out and see what we're in for out here. Oh, my ears are sweating with these damn earphones today. I don't know why. This could be a little tricky. So currently we've got 8 water. So if we're doubling this, we're going to need yeah, lots, right? This could be really tricky. This is a mess. Well, it's not a terrible mess, but wow. So we've got 16 of these guys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know about this, man. This is a big job. I mean, I might be able to replicate what I've done here over there. Whoa, just about went for a ride there. There's no question, though. Unless I start shutting stuff down, I'm going to run out of power. But here's the alternative. I could shut everything down now. I would regret that, I think. Oh my gosh. Obviously, I'm not shutting this down. And I guess you can't see research stuff. I mean, I'm getting closer to upgrading power, I think. Oh man, I don't know that I can do this. Okay. Let me pause for just a second. Okay, we are back. Needed to get a little food in me, I think. Yeah, I can get a little. Okay, so yes, I did a little bit before I brought you back again here. We cleaned out this area to kind of see what we're dealing with. There's a fair amount of space there, I think. I think we're okay with that. I'm going to mistakenly jump into that thing one of these times, and that's going to really... and okay, so this guy here we can get rid of. This guy we can get rid of. This guy we can get rid of. This guy we can get rid of. Why can I get rid of all this? Because what I did... Uh-oh. Getting a little bit busy in here. We'll get rid of that. All this coal we'll get rid of. There we go. Give me a little bit more space. The last thing we need is a whole bunch of more of these damn things kicking around here. Take all. Take all. Take all. Okay. And that. Take all. Okay. Now the reason why I can do all that is because what I've done is I upgraded the other side over here. I upgraded these and split them. So they now feed everything. These two feed everything that we have right now, which is great. That gives us a little bit of room, a little bit of wiggle room here. Now we need to put up a lot. We've got a lot of work ahead of us here. Yeah, quite a bit. So first off, we need these miners. Now, how are we going to do this? I think we'll probably bring it this way, and I think this one we're going to bring this way. And then we'll just bring the product up here. Like so. And then we'll see what we can do with that. Go there. Go there. You know what? Before we do that, we're going to do a couple of things here. Organization. First off, we're going to get rid of all the stuff. Oops. Store all. Not quite all, apparently. Oh, we got some of this sitting in our inventory. That's no good. There. Good. Not quite good though. What do we need for that? We need that and that. So we'll grab that and that. They're really close together. So we'll move this guy a little bit. Try that again. Come on. Oops. Wow, that's just a mess. I guess we'll do it the other way. Yeah. I guess we'll do it the other way. The way it wants me to do it. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. How about like that? Then, no, no. Why? I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We'll go here. How about that? Screw you, man. Okay. Now, before we turn those on, take all. Sure. It doesn't matter which one we put in. This one. Take all. Throw it in there. Excellent. Maybe I won't power these up quite yet. Thinking maybe I won't. No, 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 no. Back to zooping it. Okay. Let's grab all that. All right, now probably should continue to go this way and just line things up with what we've done so far. It just seems to make a fair amount of sense. There's no sense reinventing the wheel. Now, we can't go... We'll probably have to build it up a little higher because we want to be able to get the coal in there. And then the water will come in maybe the other side. Yeah, I like that idea. Water in on the other side. So we will continue to zoop these over here. Now we're getting into that. I may not need those anymore, but I'm just gonna put this here. One more. I'll get rid of those in a minute. I probably don't need to go this far over here, but we'll get rid of the excess if we don't. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that guy away. Yeah, Okay, so now, if we're going to do this, I think what we want to do is go up a little higher. Let's say we're going to start here. We're going to go for... something like that. That gives us clearance here. Which means if we're doing that, we do not need this. We do not need this. Fortunately, I anchored the start of this over there in the connection, so we should be good there. We do not need that. We do not need that. Okay. And then what we're going to do yeah, we kind of line it up to the front of the edge, eh? How wide is this? So if I line it up there, it's hanging over. That's probably about right. Yeah, nice. Now the stairs are kind of funky, but that's okay. Good. Good. And good. So we're going to go a little further than this. In fact, we're probably going to go right to the end because we're going to... Well, we'll see. We'll see what we need. We'll see what we need. Okay, so... First things first. We need these guys coming in like so. And then we're going to have splitters coming off of these. This is actually going together not too bad. Right there, I think. I probably allowed a little bit too much room here. No, I did not. Holy cow. That's pretty tight. Pretty tight. Okay. So that's where one of these is going to go, probably the outside one. Oh. Oh yes, of course, because we've filled those with whatnot. With whatnot. Okay. Now the water's going to come from the other side. But I kind of like what I've been doing up until now. No, 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 no. Settle down. In fact, we're going to go one more. Build a little stair here. Just for my ease of getting around. Right. And then our second channel will be here. So we're probably going to move this guy completely out of this area, I think is what we're going to do. The way this is working out. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Like that it's getting dark. Let's just do this, shall we? Okay. So, first off, you're going to go away. Yeah. We're going to have you come here. And then we're going to have a little bit of this action. I'm wondering if maybe I should break and come back here. Nah. Oops. Much better. Much, much better. Okay, and then we'll have the second one come down on this side. Now we need more of these. We'll take it out to here. Yeah, that's good. And a little bit of that. And we had 4. Two. 3. 4. Now, I don't know. We could run out of room here. That is entirely possible. Now, that one lined up right with the edge. Nice. Missing materials. Of course I'm missing the materials. Oh. This side isn't as friendly. So we'll do that. Okay. And we're going to put you right in here. Right on the edge. Perfect. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to do some of this business. There it is. Oops, didn't do that quite right. Nice. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Now, in terms of how we did the water, let me just do a little refresher here. I see. So the water's all coming in on this side. Two of them. One serving one and the other serving the other. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I see. So, yeah. I think the easiest way to do this is just set up two streams here. One here. Like so. No, not quite like so. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it was not good, whatever it was. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. That should be fine. Like so. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Boom, 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 boom. Gotta do that. Like so. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then we just connect these up. No, no, no. Ah, no. Nice. That is basically that. Now, can I get a similar situation going on here where I can actually, that won't quite work with that, but I'll fix that later. I like that. I like that done like that. Perfect. Okay, and then basically then I can no, I'm not doing any of that. Thank you though. Appreciate it. No. I want the pole, not the... Let's just grab a pole here. Okay, that's the basic structure we're looking at. Now we got to see if we can replicate that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to can that and that. We'll try something a little bit. Oh, I don't need to do that. Just we'll come all the way to here for that one. And then this one we will come to here. This can go there. That can go there. I like it. I think. I'm not certain that I like that. That's a little... It's a little close. Excellent. Now we can replicate. Just do the same damn thing again, except what we do have to do is get rid of this and point it the other way. So I'm yeah. No, this one. That's the one we want to fudge with. Now, can we put in another? Oh, we might be able to. Let's see what we're looking at here before we start doing that. Interesting. There's plenty of space here, hey? I can go all the way back to there, but I don't think I want to. Right, like here. Is it kind of hanging over the edge? I think it was kind of hanging over the edge before. Let's just check. Yeah, I think so. I don't think I can get it any... Yeah, that goes in too far. Come on. Oh no. I've run out of materials. Of course I have. Now I thought I had brought enough materials to do this, but I haven't. So this is gonna work. I'm stunned. Okay, guys. Well, this is kind of the end of the episode. So what I'll do in between this episode and the next episode, I will finish this off. You kind of get the sense of what's going on here and how I'm going to be building this. I don't know where I'm going to put the water things, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Anyway, well, you know what? I'm gonna do a bit more of this, and I may bring you back here to finish this off. So I'll see you in a minute. And we are back. Look at that. It is a mess of coal power plants. We've got 32 now. 32 coal power plants. These two miners fuel those ones, and the miners underneath us here fuel these ones. And then we've got a kind of a dock system out there for the water pumps. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I think we are pretty much done out here. I think in the next episode we can start in on the redo. The redo. Haha. Boom. Boom chugga-lugga. So I had to disconnect the power from the rest of the... I figured if I didn't disconnect from the rest from the main base, that hooking those up, starting them up, because they don't produce power right away, would have blown the fuse. So I disconnected from the main base, got it going, and then reconnected to the main base, and it is good. It is good. Well, that was a bit of a daunting task to tackle that guy. The bigger daunting task is still awaits. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. And the good thing is we've had some time now to build up some supplies on our miner products, miner resources, the resources that we need in order to create our miners. So I'm sure we've got lots. Probably I'll go around in between episodes. I'll go around and stock up a little bit on that. But in all honesty, we've already upgraded the one out here. So we're good to go. We're good to go. We can start producing iron-based products out here. The basic iron-based products out here. And I probably have gone too wide. I probably want to go long and narrow here a little bit so that I can... But, well, we'll see. That's for next episode. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, click the I like this button, leave a comment, and what the heck, if you haven't done so already, why not subscribe? And if you have, well, thank you. I very, very much appreciate it. Please share and enjoy, and hopefully I will see you next time in Satisfactory right here. So long.